looks into the mirror and realizes, man, I look a little crazy right now. I look a little rough. I think it's about that time, bro. I think it's time for me to get a haircut, yo. Like, I'm looking crazy right now. Doug does not have a haircut yet because he doesn't have a barber in Bluffington. He used to get his haircut back in Bloatsburg, you know. And, you know, guys, we are very, very particular in who cuts our hair. We are very loyal on who cuts our hair. That is one thing that is a hard stop for us, bro. We don't let anyone just cut our hair, bro. We take this seriously. The barber we choose is like an extension of an additional family member. This is where we go to express ourselves and talk about sports and talk about pop culture and discuss current events going on. Doug runs into Mr. Dink, and Mr. Dink is trimming his hedges, and he is real nice with the trimmers. Yo, look at what he did. That is impressive. But for some reason, the wife is not impressed. Doug expresses to Mr. Dink that I am trying to get a haircut. And so Mr. Dink is trying to help out. He wants to recommend the person who cut his hair. And look how trash that haircut is. He looks like a fake Heihachi from Tekken. And so Mr. Dink wants to recommend his barber to Doug. And after looking at his haircut, Doug is not that eager to go to that barber. Doug is thinking, man, do I really want to go to his barber? I'm going to have my head looking like that. If I go to his barber, I don't think I'm going to do that. I can't risk it. So Doug runs into Judy and Skeeter, and Judy recommends a place where Doug can go get his hair cut. And this place from the outside doesn't look like a traditional barbershop. It looks like a very hippie salon where a lot of eccentric people go to get their hair done. You can see all the eccentric hairstyles and the music and the vibes. It's just a different vibe than what Doug is used to. And Doug he's literally overwhelmed. Look at this haircut. This haircut is fire. Look at that haircut. He should get that haircut with the Doug logo. Doug quickly assesses the situation and realizes he is somewhere that he does not belong. And he has totally disappeared from Judy's side and rushed out the store in a panic. Skeeter, seeing Doug have a hard time getting a haircut, he offers a solution. Hey, come to the mall with me. There's a pretty cool spot where I think you would like to get your haircut at. Let's go check it out. Doug has positive vibes about this solution and is thinking the best, thinking he's gonna get the best haircut he's ever had in his life. Doug is upbeat. He's looking upbeat. And here comes, of course, Roger to destroy his peace. At this point, guys, I think Roger is officially a stalker. How do you always know where Doug is? Questions that need answers. Doug tells Roger, it's not really any of your business, but I'm getting a haircut. And Roger wants to invite himself. Oh, I would love to see that happen. I would love to see your goofy self get a haircut. Like, Roger, why do you want to watch Doug get a haircut? That's kind of creepy, bro. So Skeeter escorts Doug to the barbershop or salon or Great Clips, whatever you want to call it. And Skeeter's going to head out because he want to get a video game next door. So he's going to let Doug, figure this out on his own. But he assures him everything will be all right. He walks into the barbershop. It seems like the vibe is cool. Everybody's getting, normal haircuts. The music is vibing, is what Doug is waiting to get his hair cut, and it is finally his turn. And so he goes to the chair and gets spun around, and you see Patty Mayonnaise sitting right there. Patty is getting her hair done, getting whatever it needs to be done to it, washed, shampooed, conditioned, all of that good stuff. And so Doug finally meets the hairstylist as she spins him around in the chair. And Doug he doesn't know how to feel about this. Patty's there, but this person right here, this hairdresser right here is a little bit crazy. She's a little bit eccentric, and Doug is not feeling it. He's like, I'm not sure about this, but the hairdresser insists, yo, I got you. Relax. It's gonna be good, bro. Like, don't worry. I've done this a million times, bro. What do you think is gonna happen? And so she offers a bunch of suggestions, a bunch of wild suggestions for Doug, but Doug quickly rejects them and say, no, I am good. I don't want a perm, because a perm is going to make me look like this. I don't want nothing crazy. I don't want to not recognize myself. I want to recognize myself. All I really want, I don't want to look like a clown. I don't want any of these extra things that you're trying to do to my head. Do that to somebody else's. And she is not listening. And Doug he's getting overwhelmed again, and he's not liking that he's not being heard. And all you really want to do as a person looking for a barber is to be heard. You want to make sure your demands are met, that people are listening to you. This is what I want. And Roger's always there to pour the high octane gasoline when Doug is in a panic or in a frenzy, and Doug is planning his escape. He leaves. He says, forget this. Pork Chop says, yeah, let's go. I'm done too. And Patty, where you going? Like, Patty, I can't be with this. This girl is crazy. I'm not getting my hair a haircut by her because she is nuts. And Roger, of course, takes his appointment. Doug feels pretty bad about having to leave, especially in front of Patty. But Doug runs into the barber sign, and the guy seems really chill. He helps him up and says, yo, looks like you got a lot on your mind, man. What's going on? He actually is inquiring about what's on Doug's mind and listening to him and saying, yo, I think you need a haircut, bro. You're looking a little out of sorts. Let me come in. Let's talk. Let's rap. And so Doug feels comfortable. Doug goes into a barbershop, and it's very simple, very, very simple, very demure. And he is comfortable. You see how comfortable and relaxed Doug is. Doug has not been this comfortable and relaxed all episode. So this seems like it's going to be a great experience for him. He's telling him, hey, this is what I want, letting him talk. And Pork Chop was like, yeah, I think this is a good fit for you too, Doug. And so here we go. The barber does his magic, does what he does, chops his hair off, and Doug looks like a whole new man right now. He looking real fresh right now. He looking real clean right now. The barber is now finished, spins Doug's around, and Doug is excited. He is excited. He gets cleaned off with the brush. He tells him, yo, you did a great job. You're going to be my barber from now on. This is how it's going to be, and you better not move away. They shake hands and make a deal. And from now on, this is Doug's barber, even offering them a sucker. Just like his old barber. So it really reminded him of his old barber back home. And that's really what we look for. We look for comfort. We look to be heard. And we want to look good and feel good. And that's what this barber provided. So I feel Doug on this one. Skeeter comes in laughing, checking in on Doug and say, yo, you gotta see what I just saw outside. And they see Roger outside his house looking crazy. Got the crazy haircut. He got the moose cut, fam. That looks ugly on him. I don't like this for Roger. So they laughing at Roger like, what an idiot. He tried to take my appointment and now he looks ridiculous. Moral of the story: go with what works for you, and only you know that. Don't worry about what other people want for you. If you're not comfortable with that, you find what works for you.